it is Erica Burney. What we're going to talk about today is supplements. What helps me with supplements is to know what's exactly in my supplement. So I would go on examine.com, look for something that's in the supplement, such as this fat burner, and it has, okay, whatever, I don't know how to pronounce it, but the first one, right? And then I'm gonna write it down in the search, and then it's gonna pop up what it is, side effects and all that stuff, and then that's how I know what is in my supplement, or each one. So I mainly know what's in anything I take, so it's not extra stuff in my body. Now we're gonna talk about is protein. This is a protein I'm taking recently. This is actually my favorite protein ever well, actually right now. It actually just tastes really good and doesn't have that extra stuff like I was saying before. And this one is birthday cake. What I used to take beforehand was, which is good to take, which is the most basic protein that anyone should be taking, is from GNC, just whey protein. Next will be pre-workout. For pre-workout, what I do beforehand, I actually eat candy before I work out, at least 30 minutes before I work out. And it has like 20 carbs or so that I need in my body, and it's simple sugars, so it helps get a little pump. Also, what I take when I feel like I need it is this G Fuel. This is the pre-workout I take. Usually when people want to work out, they take 2 scoops, but you want to build up to that. Serving size is 1, and it helps enhance your focus. Usually gamers use this. You can also use this when you want to lift. Take 2 scoops. The pre-workout I used to take, Evolution, and Dr. Jekyll. This one I stopped taking. This was my first pre-workout, but I stopped taking this one because it gave me too much itchy feeling, which usually comes from the beta-alanine, and I just didn't like that anymore, and I took it way too much, so I just stopped taking that. And I started taking this afterwards, but I stopped taking this as well because, well, one, I got bored of flavor, and I got a new pre-workout, which was EWP. I got really excited when I first got this. It was green apple from Everything Labs. I got really excited, but then I tried it and I told myself I liked it, but I really didn't. I really wanted to like it because I like green apple a lot, but I just didn't like how it tasted. It was a very like chalky aftertaste, and I felt like I had to force myself to drink it before I worked out, and I just didn't like that part of it. So I stopped taking that and started taking G Fuel because that tastes delicious. Alright, next thing should be beta-alanine. Beta-alanine, this is what Jade took when she stopped taking this pre-workout because she felt sick. So this is a way to like break down your pre-workout, and this gives you like that tingling feeling. It helps you push through fatigue. So let's say you want to do like more than like 15 reps. This is good to take, but if you only want to do like 5 reps, then it is not as strategic. But then now she takes that Gamma Fuel, so she doesn't really need this anymore. There is no beta-alanine in Gamma Fuel, so for her, she got sick for taking like real pre-workout, but she started taking G Fuel, she actually felt good. She didn't have that sick feeling. Next thing I showed you guys earlier with searching is this fat burner. This is the first fat burner I've ever taken. The only reason why I stopped taking it is that I got a different supplement, which is DTE, which I'll show you after, but this is fat burner. I wanted to build up to it, so I took 1 pill each time I had to take it. When I took that, it just made my stomach feel, I don't know, it had like a cramping feeling. Like, I don't know, it just didn't make me feel good. It actually made me want to eat, so I stopped taking it. Like for Jade, she stopped taking pre-workout because she didn't feel well. So if it doesn't feel well for you, stop taking it. And I stopped taking this because it made my stomach hurt, and it made working out not really good for me. Then I switched over to DTE, which is also another fat burner. This is from Everything Labs. This is actually good. This is actually a powder formula instead of this one being pills. This is powder, and it's passion fruit, and I like this because it actually gives me energy. When I do cardio, it makes me sweat. If I don't want to take a full scoop, I can take half a scoop, and this is why I really like it, because it actually helps me with my cardio. So another thing is from Run Everything is Onward. This isn't a pre-workout or anything. This pretty much is for everyone. You can even if you don't work out, this is good to take because it helps boost your immune system, and it has a little bit of caffeine in there, so you can take this anytime really. Also, another thing from Run Everything Labs is STW. This is not something you necessarily need to take. This is something that actually makes me just feel good. It gives me that really good pump. Let's say like I'm doing shoulders, it brings all my blood flow to my shoulders, make them look really good. If you want that, Good Instagram photos. SCW. Creatine. This is something if you lift, if you're an athlete or anything like that, take creatine. Pretty much what it does is it helps bring water to your muscles and helps with your endurance, helps with mass. Because this, you don't necessarily need this as well. It's good to take if you're about to compete, but it's not something that you have to need. I don't even take this right now. Melatonin, I take this when I need help falling asleep or staying asleep. Being also something I take every day, even if you don't lift or you don't work out. You should also take fish oil. Right? This helps with your heart, your brain, your eye, your joint, and skin. Especially when you're lifting, it actually really helps a lot with your joints, so less injury. Another thing that everyone should take, most basic one, is a multivitamin. This is the one I take. It's from GNC and it helps with your micronutrients. So the difference between this multivitamin and a regular multivitamin is that this is woman's, and this will have more iron because of our menstrual cycle. So if you're a woman, you should get this one. There's no problem taking a regular vitamin, multivitamin, even like those Flintstone ones. Well, that is pretty much the end of my video. Pretty much this just shows what I take, what I don't take. It's not a lot of extra stuff that I don't need. If it doesn't feel good in my body, if I don't like how it tastes or how it makes me feel, I don't take it. You know, like that fat burner. It was completely new. I tried it and it just didn't make me feel good, so I just stopped taking it. So if someone's telling you take this pre-workout or buy this, buy that, you don't really need it. For me, like for pre-workout, I barely take it. The reason why I take fat burners is it helps me sweat when I do cardio. It helps suppress my appetite, and it just gives me energy in the morning. I don't really need to take a fat burner. You don't necessarily, like, for a supplement, you don't necessarily need to buy it. You can also get your protein from chicken, from meat. The reason why you should take supplements, well, like for protein, the only reason why I take protein after my workout or 2 hours after workout, well, really it just helps me set my macros. And pre-workout, it just helps me, it gives me that pump to actually go work out. So if I need motivation, it just helps me go work out. But like I told you guys, every day I don't need to take a pre-workout. I take it maybe once or twice a week when I go work out. It's not necessary. You can find all these supplements and foods. That's why if you don't know what's in your supplements, go on that website I gave you guys so you can see what's in it. Someone showed me what they took for a fat burner, and so right here for my fat burner, it only has this amount of stuff, but when I looked at hers, it had like a crap ton of stuff that you really don't need. So that's why I say look through your supplements, because it might have a lot of extra shit that you really don't. So here, this is what for amino acids, right? So before, when I didn't know anything about working out, I asked Jade, is this okay to take? And she looked at all the stuff back here, all the extra shit, and it was just, she was showing me a regular amino acid, like generic, basic type of amino acids, and showed me that one. It was just a lot of extra shit that really shouldn't be in my body or doesn't need to be in my body. Also for creatine, this, if you guys want to take creatine or should take creatine, just to get this basic creatine monohydrate. So that's pretty much my stack. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, hit the like button. Please comment, subscribe. That's some video games in the background. Deuces.